All the people that make $1 million a year think people that make $10 an hour should be able to live on $10 an hour. That's because the people that make $1 million a year don't pay taxes. You know, they got tax breaks and everything else, but it adds to their income because we're building onto this building. Well, you got $10 an hour, you don't get to build onto your house. You don't get to build onto you don't get to upgrade your car. You got $10 an hour, you can't do anything because 30% of that is going to taxes, and you don't have enough to invest in anything to take the tax away because you're making $6 an hour after taxes, and that means you can't pay your bills on $6 an hour. So what they should do, if they're only making $10 an hour, since nobody wants to pay anybody $15 an hour, and they think all the jobs will disappear if you have to start paying $15 an hour. Why don't they get rid of income tax for those people? Anybody under 12, $13 an hour doesn't have to pay income tax. You get to $13.50 or something like that. Okay, you start paying income tax, but that's still then you're back to $10 an hour. And the millionaires, they pay taxes and they bitch and moan, but they're not out paying they're paying their bills. I know that they're close cutters. There's the more you make, the more you invest, this, that, and the other. But you can't invest if you have $10. You're making $10 an hour. The only thing you invest in is you pay your bills, and that's where your investment is. And there is no income tax break when you pay bills. So that's the difference between millionaires. They get tax breaks and spend their money on stuff that makes them more money in the end, actually, compared to somebody that makes $10 an hour and income taxes sucked away from you to where you have nothing. So, if they're not going to pay $15 an hour to everybody, why don't they just quit making these people that don't make that much money quit paying income? You say, well, they don't have to pay income tax at $6,000. Try living on $6,000 a year to not pay income tax. You can't do it. But a lot of these people are forced. If they're forced into a job, I'm not even going to get into how education works and how people aren't fed educational value and everything else. All the different ways of bringing somebody up and why they don't do it and this, that, and the other. I don't care where you're at in life. There's certain people that have certain ways, and anyway. So why don't they just get rid of the income tax? And if you're making a certain amount of money, you're not making enough money, why would you have to pay property tax? I mean, this stuff sucks so much money out of you. I mean, I make enough to live on, but if I didn't, and I've had it to where property tax is like, man, you just get somewhere where you just have some money. You just have some money, and then something else comes along. Bam, property tax or this. It's always something. It's always you're breaking down, and you have to fix something, or you gotta get a new whatever, because the old one's broke, and it's all stuff that you're already bottom lined, and then you just get ahead of yourself, and something comes up. And you're just at dead level. You don't get anywhere. So, that's just my suggestion. But freaking idiots, man! I'm so sick of politicians. I'm so sick of government. I'm tired of government. I've literally had it with government. They are. That's as far as I'm going with that.